haven't either.
Oh, but she could do a yard work. I don't know. Well, that is my wife.
So I think we're live. We're all chatting here. We're very excited to see each other. So basically what I want to let you know is we're going live here on the event so I can show you cooking in the Vida Sana and talk about the Vida Sana. Then afterwards for the Believers area, then we're going to take a few minute break and then we'll go into the team page and do our recognition and talk about the sales periods, okay? So right now, welcome. I'm Patty Lynch with Princess House. I've been doing Princess House now for 11 years, going on 12 years. This is our new Vida Sana. It is unbelievable. And I'm just going to pull some paperwork over here that I gave Mary Lou to read up on. And we're actually going to be cooking lemon Italian chicken with red bliss potatoes and red onions, okay? And I will post the recipe below later, unless somebody else wants to pull it up and post it. But basically, we're going to use our induction burner, and our induction burner is on sale right now. It's basically half off, okay? So now is the time. It's only another week while it's half off, okay? You want to preheat it, and the directions say, and I'm reading right to the directions, preheat the skillet on medium-high heat, which on the induction burner it says PL7 for about 5 minutes. So anytime you're using your Vida Sana, guys, if you're using the induction burner or you're using the stove, you need to heat it up first, okay? And then all you have to do is to test it, is you take the lid off. Oh, it's already dancing. And you want to get a little bit of water, okay? And now watch, I'm going to lift this off the induction burner right now, and you're going to hear that the induction burner is going to beep because it's turning off. It's a safety feature. But as you can see, it's pretty much dancing, okay? So that means it's hot enough. All right? So I'm just going to go back. Silly me, forgot to print off the recipe, but that's okay. So what I did is I have a pound of chicken. I seasoned it with Italian seasoning and salt and pepper. Okay, I'll put it close so you guys can see.
Italian chicken.
Okay? And I'm not putting anything at all in the pan. Okay? What I love about the induction burner is that it also has a timer on it. So it's basically for people who are always doing multitask, which I never do anything all multitask. My whole life is multitask. So that way I'll know when I need to come back to it. So there's a timer on here that I can put 5 minutes. And that's basically all we want to do, because what's going to happen, it's going to cook for 5 minutes. It might not even take 5 minutes, but when I use my tongs and I lightly lift up on the chicken, if it lifts up, then it's done on that side. That's how you know it's done. And it does say that in the directions. Let's see. Add chicken and sear without the lid for 5 minutes. While the chicken sears, we want to mix the vegetables. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have our mandolin over here. And who has the mandolin? Anybody have the mandolin yet? Anybody here? Oh, Brenda does. Mary Lou does. Anybody online have the mandolin yet? This is amazing. I absolutely love it. All right. It has a safety feature here. I don't know if you guys saw this too. There's a safety feature right here that locks it so the blade is not up. Okay. And then it also has different widths depending on the width of what you want it to be. And then you can actually do julienne, or I can't think of all the different things. I know I have the print off somewhere over there. Julienne, French fries, everything here, okay? Also, it has the puncture here, so you can puncture whatever you're going to cut. And it has a safety guard here, too. So if you're going to cut yourself, that means you're not using it properly, all right? So basically what we're going to do we want thick potatoes or skinny potatoes, guys? Skinny. Skinny? All right, so I'm going to put on skinny. And basically, I'm just pushing down and gliding. There you go. Nice and skinny. It's gonna be like French fries. Look at how skinny these are.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
Like French fries. So those will cook really quickly. All right. We'll do a couple more here.
Just chicken seasoning you use for the chicken?
Actually, no, I used Italian seasoning.
Mm.
So no chicken, miracle chicken blend. I used Italian seasoning, salt and pepper as well. And I like how it has the grip on the side, so that way you can actually hold on and balance.
Yeah.
And it just goes all the way down, and you're good to go.
Get that.
Wouldn't that be great also for potato chips or apple slices?
Oh, yeah.
Which we're going to be doing an apple treat maybe a little bit later if everybody's going to be staying.
Woohoo.
Do one more. Timer is on. I'm just watching the timer. Temperature needed to go down. That's about to put it down. All right. All right. So I think that's plenty of potatoes. You think that's good, or do you want more, guys?
Not good.
All right. I mean, I have plenty. All right. And then we also have to prep an onion. Who hates cutting onions?
I like onions. Doesn't hate cutting onions.
What did you say?
Yes, I don't want onions.
Do we want onions in it? You guys
No,
can
you
choose.
guys, I can pour
Okay.
onions.
All right. We won't put a
You
lot
guys
of.
like the onions? Yeah.
I won't put a lot of onions in it, but we can put some. All right. And the red onion is so pretty. It just adds to the color of your meal. And you know, when a meal is colorful, it's more appetizing to you.
Oh,
More
yeah.
appetizing to the eye.
I should have taken a picture of the onions tonight.
What did you make tonight, Brenda?
I made a homemade chicken noodle casserole.
Ooh, very nice.
Very colorful.
So I am actually using. So anybody that books a party right now with any of your consultants, you can actually get this mandolin and the chef knife and the cutting board with a qualifying $5.50 target. And Brenda, how much can they get it for?
They can get it for $49.95.
Wow. Under $50 when you get all three pieces. How much are we saving, guys, on that?
$199.90.
Wow, that's insane. All right, I think that's plenty of onion. Might be too much. We won't even put all that onion in. All right. And then we also are going to need lemon. One lemon we're going to squeeze, and one lemon we're going to put on the top. I want this one to be a little bit thicker. Now that I'm using these tools, I can't believe how easy they are. You know, until you actually get to use the tool, you don't know.
Nope.
And there it is. So I'm going to go back over here, read my recipe. Well, actually, I'm going to try it. We have our tongs. I love. You guys have these tongs?
Yes.
It makes life so easy. So I'm going to try picking it up. And if it picks up really easy, this one is. I can just grab it. That means it's done on that side. That one's not done yet. And the great thing about this is that it cleans so easy. When you're done with everything, you can just put some water in it and then put it on, you know, medium low or what have you, and then the whole water just cleans it all out. So let me put this on our here. So I turned them. So let's see what it says next. Oh, I forgot the garlic out of the fridge. So turn the chicken breast over. Lower the temperature to 3. Oh, it turned off. I forgot about that feature because I had the timer on, so it turned off. Okay, so we're going to lower it to 3. And then we are going to add the vegetables, the lemon around the chicken, cover with the lid. Okay, so now I want to squeeze my lemon on the chicken. Okay. Woo. And then we need to add some chicken broth. about a half a cup of chicken broth. We'll get some Rachel Ray here.
We can make it all with the chicken rice. We can make it all with the chicken rice.
Yes, you can. You can. Brenda had a great suggestion. You can actually make your own chicken broth with our Miracle Chicken Blend that we sell directly. Okay. And then we're going to pretend we put the garlic in because I can't find the garlic in. But I do have garlic. I apologize, guys. There's not going to be any garlic. So then I'm just going to lie the potatoes and the onions and everything on top so everything can cook. Brenda, did you want to come take a picture?
Sure, I can.
So they can see it before and after. After cooking, I said you cover that one chicken.
Look at that. Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to put all of this in here. And add a little bit more salt and pepper to taste. Can't forget about the lemons. We want all these potatoes in there. Oh, I forgot the green beans. I have green beans over there. I gotta grab the green beans.
I'll get them for you.
Okay. And then you can take a picture of the once the green beans are in there. So it says about a cup of green beans, and we have fresh green beans here. All right. Eventually they'll be from somebody's garden, but not ours. All right, cup of fresh green beans, and then the lemon slices we just sliced.
Smells good.
All right, and I'm going to cut in front of the camera. Sorry, guys. Okay, and then the recipe says, just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Come on. Doesn't like my thumbprint, of course. We're going to put it on, let's see. Cover the lid and turn the valve. So I'm going to put the lid on. And remember, this lid has this special shaped valve on it. Let me show you this valve. Okay? And there's 3 different settings on this valve. I'm using my cheat sheet so I don't get it wrong. We have the steam whistle, which signals when the cookware has reached the proper temperature for cooking. We have the steam seal, which activates the NutriSeal cooking process, forming a vapor seal in between the lid and the rim of the cookware and locking in the steam, okay? And then we have the steam release, allows for cooking foods using the traditional method. We're actually going to use the steam seal, which is at the top, okay? And our recipe says we're going to put it on there and cook. Steam seal, put it in, cook for 5 to 7 minutes. Time will vary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on for 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to put that timer on again. Went too fast for me. We'll put it on 6 minutes, okay? And once the 6 minutes are done, we'll check it out and see how it goes. So right now I'm going to shut down on the video, and then we'll post it when it's done after 5 to 7 minutes, because we can't share with you guys new specials coming up. Remember, the specials right now is buy one, get one half, the entire catalog. So any of your consultants that shared this video, make sure you contact them, because it is buy one, get one half, but it ends this Saturday, okay? Plus double hostess credit and no qualifying purchases. We do have a special going on right now with this set, okay, that our team has put together, all right, where you are going to get the 12-inch skillet, okay, plus the spatula, plus the 4-quart and the 7-quart, okay, as well as we're going to throw in a sponge and a cleaner and a deep spoon, okay? That retails, guys, for over $1,200. If you contact us by Friday, you'll be able to get that whole set for $510, okay? And if any of the consultants want to know how to go doing that, we'll talk about that in our next meeting, okay? So right now is the time if you want to purchase this set You get the 12-inch skillet, the 4-quart, and the 7-quart. And if you like, I can show you what those look like when we come back on. We still have another 5 minutes, so I'm going to shut this down and we'll come back live afterwards. Thanks, guys. Oh.
Not touchable.
Uh-huh.